Hey y'all, it's March the 3rd, I believe, 2019, and it begins again right here in San Antonio, Texas. I wanted to share the first time that I done it. I ran around with this flag and I got, a little bit, I got some notoriety, but it's not about that necessarily. It's about charging up vibes. All right, it's about getting people amped up, and it does that. The first time that I decided, I don't know what made me do it. Well, actually, I do know it kind of spurred me to do it. The first time I got started running around with a dang flag was years ago. I don't know, it might have been 5 years ago or close to. It was a long time. Right. I decided to do it, and actually, today is Sunday, so it's kind of appropriate. But the first time I did it, for no real reason, was on a Super Bowl Sunday. All right, and it was just happened to be coincidence or whatever. I mean, it happened to be Super Bowl Sunday, and I decided to go out. Wasn't sure what kind of reception I would get. All right, a lot of people probably experience this when they're first trying to decide themselves whether or not they got the guts to do it. And trust me, I understand that most people ain't gonna have the guts. All right. And I remember the first time I went out, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure at all what kind of reception I would get, if people would notice and things like this. All right, but I gotta let you know that maybe a couple weeks before I decided to do it for the first time, I seen somebody. It was a person. It was a lady, actually. Believe it or not. All right. I saw a lady out here and she was doing this, carrying around a big old flag and stuff. Got real expired. And that's where I'd seen it before, but she really gave me the inspiration. That lady, I won't never forget her. All right. Just can't forget her. The first time I seen her, it encouraged me to go ahead and do it, so I went ahead and I did it. All right. Went for a little run. It was it was an amazing reception, to be honest. I ran like a little ways around this neighborhood, not very long, but it didn't take very long for all sort of cars to start honking at me, for the vibe to start getting all built up into Hulkamania, into Macho Madness. It really did, right? And from there on out, I did it for another maybe half a year or something like that. People really started to get used to seeing me around. All right, and like I said, the warmest of receptions. I mean, all sort. People were giving me water on the side of the road. People were sometimes they were jogging by me doing selfies. I swear that all this happened. All right. Thing is, I had a question that somebody posed to me when I was talking about maybe taking it up again. They said, well, maybe they're going to take it up again. And I encourage people, if you live in a free country, somewhere out there, it doesn't have to be the American flag, it could be your own flag. I encourage people to go out there and do it and just see what it's about because, like I said, you'll probably get addicted to it. Probably get addicted to the feeling. Certainly I got a taste for the feeling back then, but their question was they didn't know how big of a flag that they should be carrying with them when they're running. All right, I got to stress, if you never held a flag, it's really not that heavy. All right, especially got pretty decent cost, pretty good flag, but most flags aren't that heavy. All right. So the question was, how big of a flag should this person get? And I told the person, well, just like I'm telling y'all, the biggest you could possibly get is probably what you should get. Now, I wound up getting just regular size 3x5. All right. And I'm going to start off with that. I have my eyes on a different flag that I want to get, a even better quality flag over there at the Home Depot. I want to get that. That's also 3x5. But if you can go bigger than 3x5, if you can get a huge pole and go, I don't know, 6x10, do that. All right. The bigger, the better. all day, every day. All right. And in fact, if you go too small, I can't guarantee what kind of recession you're going to get, especially out here in America, because if you go too small, people might find that an insult to America. And I wouldn't recommend doing that. You go big or you go home. That might be America. That might be Texas. That might be how it is, but that is how it is. All right. I'm here to tell you. And you're going to get a reception like you wouldn't believe. All right. However, like I said, most people, they don't have the guts to do that sort of thing. All right. They really don't. Anyways, it's March the 3rd. 2019, and I appreciate y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. And in fact, next time, I might take y'all along with me. The thing is, I know somebody who's got a GoPro. They'll probably let me borrow it. I didn't want to bother them today. All right. Next time, I might take y'all with me. Y'all holler at me. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate America and stuff like that. I'll holler at y'all a little bit later. Hey y'all, it is March the 3rd, 2019. I don't know if you could tell by my breathing, but we just got done with about 5 miles with this bad boy hanging out behind us, straight chilling. 5 miles. Like I was talking about earlier, not everybody's gonna have the guts to do it. And actually most people won't. But also people, they don't know exactly what to expect. Alright, I'm here to tell you, every time you do it, you're going to get a better and better response, period. But the first time you go out, you're going to get a pretty good response if you live in a free country. Alright, I want to let you know, I like to wear these sunglasses, number one, because 9 out of 10 people are going to look straight up like they pooped their pants. Alright, they're going to really either despise what you're doing, or they're going to pretend with their entire hearts that you're not there. All right. It's all sort of bad vibes coming off those people. It doesn't matter if you're carrying a flag or not. These people give off bad vibes. They give off that straight diabetes. All right. They're very unhealthy and they have problems in their life. Right. They always have a scowl on their face. But do not get discouraged. In fact, that's why I might encourage you to wear some sunglasses, because 1 out of 10 of the people are going to be alive. All right, and you're going to light a fire up under them. I'm here to tell you, I know from experience, just take my word for it. Especially if you're in Texas, the people are going to honk at you. The people are going to give you that thumbs up. People are going to give you this number. Those people typically are big, big men and big, big trucks. I'm talking about the bigger trucks. If you're in a small truck, probably not. If you're in a big trunk, you're going to be honking at me. You're going to be giving me a thumbs up. You're going to be giving me all sort of racist dog whistles. And it doesn't matter what kind of color you are. I see people of all different colors, big, big men, give me thumbs up, honking their horn. About as loud as they can, all right? That's who does it. Big, big men and big, big trucks. And they probably got big, big guns in their truck. All right, this is Texas. And then also, just so you know, especially if you're a guy out there, if you're a young guy, the type of ladies gonna be honking at you, gonna be the attractive ones. I'm talking about straight attractive. I'm talking about with a big old smile on their face. They're gonna be giggling at you. They're gonna be waving at you and winking at you. They're gonna be saying, God bless America and all that. All right, that much I can promise you. If that doesn't happen, you don't live in a free country, I suggest that you move. All right, the sunglasses are good because you will pick up on the good vibes, and it's gonna be a lot. And you'll kind of separate yourself from all the nasty, disgusting vibes. Like I said, those people, they're dead inside, and you can see in their eyes that they're dead. All right, they got dead eyes. All right, their lives just are shameful at very best. And when they see you with the flag, of course, it's going to put them in a bad mood. All right, that's not your fault. It has nothing to do with you. All right, just focus on the people who are going wild, and they will go wild. Right, that much I can promise you. It's March 3rd, 2019. I'll holler at y'all a little bit later. Hey y'all, it's March the 3rd, 2019, and I was in the middle of producing this video. Obviously, that was in the beginning of this video. I was rendering it up, and I was about to throw it on the internet. Alright, when I got this in the mail, I walked inside. saw that this was right here. You might say, well, what is this? Oh, you're about to find out. Alright, this right here. Opened it up. Guess what this is? Guess what it is? Alright, it's not even a game, but guess what it is? Look, I got two of them. No, it isn't a game. Alright, I'll holler at y'all later. I appreciate y'all. It's March the 3rd, 2019.